Hi everyone, wishing you a very good afternoon. I hope all of you are fine, fit, healthy and happy. Good afternoon Abhiram. Good afternoon Niharika. Good afternoon everyone. I hope you are in the best of health and spirits. Uh, okay, so now let us come on to our class. Before starting our class, same instructions. Keep your video cameras off, mobile cameras off, and if you have to ask a doubt, do it in the general chat, or if you want to send a personal message, send it on my ID Astik. I've also given you the permission of unmuting yourself. So if I ask you, you can unmute yourself and reply the answer. Last class, we had discussed some problems regarding equation of trajectory, and I also had given you homework. Very sad to see that no one did that. Not a good sign. I'm very depressed that no one gave the answers. We had discussed a question. I had given you a question to solve and no one gave the answer. No one tried it. Is that so? I had hopes that someone will give me the answer, but no one solved the question. That is very sad. Anyways, keeping the sadness apart, I will again start with the same question that we discussed. Question was question number 2, I guess. So the question was root 3y is equal to x minus root 3g x squared divided by 200. That was the question. That was the equation of trajectory. And you were asked, let me put it in a box. You were asked to find the value of theta, ux, and the initial velocity u. So again, I'll give you one more chance to redeem yourself. I'll give you a minute, 2 minutes to solve. I think we had solved the first part. Yes or no? We had got the value of theta anyways. You can again do it. So it will be a recap of what we had done in the previous classes. I'll give you a minute. Do this question and let me know your answers. Do this question and let me know your answers. Anyone? Are you trying or shall I do it? Is anyone trying? If you're not trying, I'll do it, don't worry. Great, Abhiram. That's the spirit that I like. Give it your best. And I'm sure that you should be able to do it. I was disappointed that you did not try it in the first place. No one gave me an answer. I was expecting Niharika and Abhiram at least. And who is the rest of them probably are new in the class. Tanu has come after a very long time in the class. Tanu, where were you? Is your health okay, beta? You there in the class, Tanu? Or I just see a name and Tanu is not there. Tanu is not there, I guess. Okay. No one got the answer? Root 3y is equal to x minus root 3 gx square by 200. I'll give you a hint. And hint is this small thing. My equation of trajectory is y is equal to, I think Tanu and some students were absent. Oops. Y is equal to x tan theta minus gx squared by 2ux squared. That was the equation of trajectory, and you are given root 3y is equal to x minus this thing. That is the equation of trajectory. Can you get me the answer for this one? No one? Tan 30. The answer, Niharika, is 30 degrees. That is correct. Very correct. The angle is 30 degrees. Correct. So how do I get the answer? Niharika, can you unmute yourself? I've given you the option of unmuting. Can you unmute yourself and tell me how you got the answer? Niharika, can you unmute yourself and tell me how you got the answer? Maybe my voice is not reaching Niharika. What about you, Tanu, Preeti, Srilata, Surya, Abhiram, Nayan? Are you able to do this question? What are you trying? Okay, I will do this for you. So I have to get it in this form. How do I get it? I take root 3 from here, from this side, and I divide it on this side. So this is x divided by root 3. And here I will have this also divided by root 3. Root 3 has come on the other side. Root 3 and root 3 gets cancelled. Now this equation is same as the equation that I know. Here it is y, here it is y, matching x, and x are matching. What is not matching? It should also match 1 by root 3. Tan theta, they also should match. So tan theta must be equal to 1 by root 3. This implies that theta has to be 30 degrees. Am I clear? Am I clear with the first part of the question? That theta is definitely 30 degrees. Can I have some reason that we understand this, sir? Waiting for your hands to raise up. Nayan, Preeti, Tanu, Srilata, Surya, Dora, Akshay, Pai. Do we understand this beta? Am I audible, visible? Is the problem clear to you? Okay, good. So we got the value of theta as 30 degrees. Great one. Now what do? We keep on comparing. We keep on comparing. G here, x here, x squared here. So this is done. 2 here, 2ux squared here. And here it is 200. So basically what common sense will tell me? Common sense will tell me that 2 times ux squared must be equal to 200. 2 times ux squared must be equal to 200, which implies that ux squared should be equal to 100. It divides by 2. That implies that ux will be root over 100. That will be 10. Am I clear? Am I clear with this? Anyone has any doubt? Anyone has any doubt? Please come up. If you have doubt, please come up. Right? Clear. Okay. So basically we got ux as 10. The horizontal component of velocity is 10. What next? What next? We know ux is 10 and we know theta is 30 degrees. Ux is 10 and theta is 30 degrees. Now ux is equal to u cos theta. U cos theta is u cos 30. That must be equal to 10. That must be equal to 10. U multiplied by cos of 30 is root 3 by 2. Cos of 30 is root 3 by 2. That must be equal to 10. From here, you can get the value of u. U will be 20 divided by root 3. And that becomes your complete answer. U is 20 divided by root 3. Theta is 30 degrees. Theta is 30 degrees. And my ux is 10. Am I clear? Do you understand this entire question? Do you understand this entire question? Or do we have doubt? Anyone has doubt, please raise hands. Now is the time that you can raise hands. Now is the time that you can raise hands. Okay, so basically what we got, ux is 10, ux is 10, theta is 30 degrees, theta is 30 degrees, and u is 20 divided by root 3. Can I give you another question? Can I give you another question that you will be solving on your own? Are you confident that you can do this? You can carry on this feat? How many of you are confident? The entire question is right there in front of you. How many of you are confident of solving the next one on with your own hands, your own small hands? Okay. Here comes the next question. Question number 3. Root 2y This is the equation of trajectory of a particle. Root 2y is equal to root 2x minus 2 root 2 gx square by 400. You have to give the value of theta, ux, and u. 3 things you have to calculate: theta, ux, and u. Can you do it for me? Anyone who does it, I will be very happy if you can do it. I've given you time. Take your time, but do it. Anyone with an answer? Shall I do it? If you can't do it, -45 is the angle of projection. Very correct, beta. First answer, Niharika has given me 45 degrees. Anyone else with the same answer? Anyone else with the same answer? Abhiram, well done. Congratulations. What about the others? Tanu, where are you lost? Roshan Sai, Surya, Srilata, Akshay, Nayan. Nice name you have got, but you don't talk. Sad. We must talk. We must interact. That's how we become better. First answer I've got. I'm looking for the other two. I'm looking for the other two answers. Will I get them? Waiting for your answers. UX is 10. Well done, Niharika. Well done. Proud of you, beta. Well done. UX is 10. What about you? I'm waiting for the last answer. Niharika has given some great answers here. Correct ones at though. Well done, Niharika. Where are you, Abhiram? Niharika has gone ahead of you. Okay. Till Niharika solves this last part and Abhiram does it, I will solve it on my part as well. I need to compare this equation with my original equation. X, y is equal to x tan theta minus gx squared by 2 times ux squared. Here we have this root 2. I take it to this side, divide it by root 2, divide this by root 2. Root 2 and root 2 gets cancelled. Root 2 and root 2 gets cancelled. 2 and 400 gets cancelled. I get 200 here. Now I compare this. Y and y, x and x. Where is tan theta then? That means x has to be multiplied by 1. 1x. 1x means tan theta is 1. That means theta has to be 45 degrees. Theta has to be 45 degrees. Do we agree on this? Can I have some raised hand that we agree on this? Theta is 45. Great. Now we get the value of theta is 45. Now we keep on comparing here. G and G compares. X squared and x squared compares. Here we have 200. Here we have 2x squared. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. So we come and solve the same thing. 2 ux squared is 200, which implies ux squared is 100, which implies horizontal component of velocity is 10, which is root of 100. Am I clear? Am I clear? Now this ux is nothing but u cos theta, u multiplied by cos of 45. U multiplied by cos of 45 is 10, which implies u into 1 by root 2 is 10, which implies u is 10 root 2. Am I there? Am I there? Am I getting there? Are we in agreement that we got all the answers? The first answer being theta is equal to 45 by comparing the equation. Next answer being ux is 10 by comparing the equation. As soon as I get the value of theta and ux, I must be able to get the value of u. Now I'll ask all those who have not understood to please raise your hands, else we will move on to the next question. Please raise your hands if you have not understood this. If you have not understood this, please raise your hands, else we'll move on to the next problem. I am moving on to the next problem, and the next problem is again from your sheet, from your notes, and the problem is problem number 2, and the problem is like this. The path followed by a body projected with along y-axis is given by y is equal to root 3x minus half x squared. If g is 10 meter per second squared, this 10 meter per second written, that is wrong. 10 meter per second squared, then the initial velocity of projectile will be. This question has come in NEET many times with different data. This one I think is taken from 2016, I think. So please have a look. Will you be able to solve this question? Can I trust on you? Can I trust that you can solve this question? Yes or no? We have done this question before. Here, instead of asking theta and ux, they are straight away asking the value of u. Will you be able to do this? Yes or no? Tell me. Abhiram says yes. Let me wait for how Abhiram solves the question. I hope Niharika, Abhiram, they are trying. Tanu, Vasant, Srilata, Akshay, Surya, Nayan, they must be also trying. I'm not getting any responses though. Doesn't matter. Solve it. Get me the answers. I'm giving you time to think about it. Got the answer, anyone? Shall I do it? Okay, I think I should be taking the responsibility of doing it. Okay. This problem is problem number 2. From your solved examples. So I'm given the equation of trajectory. Y is equal to root 3x minus half x squared. Short and sweet. Equation of trajectory is given. I know how to compare it with the equation to compare it. So I write the comparison equation. Y is equal to x tan theta minus gx squared by 2 ux squared. You can compare it with this equation. When you compare it, you will find out that root 3 is equal to tan theta. Yes or no? Root 3 is equal to tan theta. Yes or no? You all agree on this? Yes, sir. Tan theta is root 3, sir. So theta becomes 60 degree. So we have noted this first thing down, that theta is 60 degrees. Everyone got this answer? Theta is 60 degree. Raise hand will give me much confidence. Okay. So we got to this stage. Now we compare the rest of this. We compare the rest of this. Here we only have half. The entire thing is half. And here we have this entire thing. So this entire thing in yellow becomes equal to half. And that is what we write simply. Half is equal to g x squared by 2 ux squared. 2 से 2 get cancelled. Here half is also there, so half say half. X squared say x squared get cancelled. So what do I have? What do I have? I have ux squared is equal to g, and g is equal to 10. Yes or no? Do we understand this step? Do we understand this step? This ux squared has gone to this side. This ux squared has gone to this side. Ux squared becomes equal to g, becomes equal to 10. That implies my ux will be equal to root over 10. My ux will be equal to root over 10. Am I clear? Am I clear? Okay. Now what is my ux? My ux is u into cos theta. Cos theta means cos 60 will be equal to root over 10. That is my next step. Writing ux as u cos theta. What is cos 60? Cos 60 is half. So u divided by 2 is root over 10. U divided by 2 is root over 10. That implies that u is 2 times root over 10. And that becomes my final answer. How many of you got this answer? How many of you have this understood? How many of you have understood this? First, we compare the equation with the original equation. We get the value of tan theta as root 3. That means theta becomes 60 degree. Then we keep on comparing. Half becomes equal to g by 2 ux squared. So my ux squared becomes 10. So my ux becomes 10. Once I get the value of ux, that is u cos 60. I put the value of cos 60. I get my answer. I stay happy. How many of you understood? Please raise hands. How many of you understood this? Please raise hands. Okay, I'll ask the other question. How many of you have not understood this? Please raise hands. I'll lower your hands. Anyone has any doubts? Please come up. No one is coming up. So I give you one more. Let's see how many of you can do this one. Challenge question. Problem number 3, according to my calculations. Y is equal to minus gx squared by 200. This is the equation of a particle. You have to find the angular position theta, you have to find the value of ux, and you have to find the value of u, and your time starts now. Will you be able to do this? How many of you are feeling confident that, sir, we will be doing this dhadak? No one? Sad. Sad state of affairs. No one will do this? No one can think. I hope I'm audible and visible to everyone. Srilata, Vasant, Tanu, Niharika, Muntazim, Akshay, Surya, Abhiram, Nayan. I'm audible and visible to everyone. You're audible, sir. What about the answer, sir? Any chances, sir? Or no chances, sir? I'll have to do it. Chalo, I'll give you time. 2 minutes. Minute to minute. It looks like a difficult question. Do you want a hint? How many of you want a hint? Sir, give us a hint. Maybe with hint, we will be able to solve this. 2 people raise hands for hints. Let me see who are these. Abhiram and Niharika, they need hints. So the hint is very simple. There is no X. X has disappeared. How can X disappear? How can X disappear? X is not 1. There is no 1. There is no X. How can X disappear? How can X disappear? This is the original equation in green. This is the original equation in green. And you don't want any X here. There is no X here. How is that possible that there is no X? How can I remove X from here? There is no X, that means what? Simple. There is no X, that means that the value of tan theta is, that the value of tan theta is 0. Yes, Abhiram, tan theta is 0. Not defined is not the answer. That means theta is 0. The angle of projection is 0. You will say, sir, problem, sir, problem. If the angle of projection is 0, the particle goes along ground. It does not go up. Then how is this a projectile? This cannot be a projectile, sir. You have made the wrong question. If the angle of projection is 0, okay? If you are throwing something from ground at an angle 0, it will not go in air, sir. Wrong question, sir. This is wrong question. No, this is not a wrong question. Up till now, what we had done was something known as oblique projectile. What we'll do in the next class, or maybe in this class, will be known as horizontal projectile. This type of projectile is known as horizontal projectile. This type of projectile is known as horizontal projectile. And what is this horizontal projectile? Don't worry, we will come to it. Trust me, this is a projectile, and I'll prove it to you how it is thrown with an angle of 0 degree. It says a 0 degree, it will move on ground. No, it is actually not thrown from ground. It is thrown from somewhere else. Anyways, so we now know that the value of angle theta is 0. The angle of projection is 0. Am I clear? Can I have some raised hand and some appreciation that, sir, this is a good question? Angle is 0. We did not think it. Because if it is 0, how will it move in air? It will go on ground. No, thrown from somewhere else. We'll come to know in the next class. Don't worry. Okay, so angle is 0. Now can I have the rest of the answers from you guys? Rest of the answers from you guys. What is UX and what is U? Waiting for your answers. What is UX? What is U? No answers? Okay. I will do my part till that time. So y is equal to x tan theta minus gx squared by 2 times ux squared. There is no theta, there is no x. That means this entire term is 0. This entire term is 0 implies tan theta is 0. That means angle is 0. Now I'm going to compare g by 200, which is the term with the x squared, to g by 2 times ux squared. So g by 200 is equal to g by 2 times ux squared. G से g cancelled. This cancelled. This implies ux squared is 100, which implies ux is 10. So there goes my second answer. Ux is 10. As soon as I get my second answer, I can put ux as u times cos of 0, which is equal to 10. Cos of 0 is 1, which implies u is also 10. Wherever angle of projection is 0, ux and u both are same. They have to be same. There's no reason for them not being same. So that is the answer to this one. Can I have some raised hand that we have understood this, sir? This question was a good one. Angle of projection was 0. Did not imagine it. Now we have understood this. The next class probably will understand how it is 0, and we will solve some problems based on that. Raise of hands will give me more confidence that, sir, we are there with you guys. Okay, so we have done this question. We have done this type of question. Okay, what remains is a question again which I had given for homework, which I expected that you will do your homework. You have not done this. Doesn't matter. Here is a chance for you to redeem yourself with problem number 3. Problem number 3 comes into the picture. And I'm waiting for your answers. Problem number 3. The equation of a projectile is y is equal to 16x minus 5x square by 4. What is the range? Wow. How will I get the range? Any hopes on this one? Are you trying, or shall I do my own thing and solve it? Okay, I'm waiting for you then. The equation of a projectile is given as y is equal to 16x minus 5x squared by 4. I hope everyone has written there. What is the horizontal range? Let me come back and write the question on my sheet so that all of us can do it together. Are you trying? No one is able to solve it, I think. So I must step in now. Okay. How are we going to solve it? Problem number 3. Problem number 3, how are we going to solve it? Now the equation of projectile is given to me. Y is equal to 16x minus 5x squared by 4. This is how the equation of the projectile is given to me. Okay. I am supposed to find out the horizontal range. How will I find the horizontal range from here? Now, to find the horizontal range from here, I must equate it to the equation, and I've written the equation in a different form, 1 minus x by r. Do we remember this form of equation? Do we remember this form of equation? Y is equal to x tan theta, 1 minus x by r. Yes or no? Yes, we remember this equation. So basically, we have to convert this equation, which is in this form, to the form in green. Looks like a difficult task. Looks like a difficult task. It's not difficult. Trust me. It's not difficult. How I'm going to do this? Now, step number 1 would be, I will take common from here. X tan theta has to be taken common, but I don't know what is x, what is tan theta. So what I'll do is, I'll write y is equal to, I will take this entire term out. Because this entire term, if you look above, this entire term is x tan theta. So I'll take 16x outside. I will take 16x outside. Now once I take 16x outside, what is left is 1 multiplied by 1 minus 16x has been taken outside. So I have to divide this entire term, 5x squared by 4, to be divided by 16x. Am I clear? Am I making sense how I am doing this? I have taken 16x outside, 16x common, and then I have kept everything in the bracket. Do we understand this term? Do we understand this step, everyone? Do we understand this step? Everyone, do we understand this step? Can I have raised hand that we understand this step, sir? Nayan, Abhiram, Surya, Akshay, Muntazim, Kanu, Vashant, do you understand this step? Okay. 16x has been taken outside. Now let me just simplify it. Don't panic. Deep breath, simplify it. Y is equal to 16x, 1 minus 1x, 1x cancelled. What do I have here? 5. Oops, let me change the pen. What do I have here? 5x is in the numerator. 4 will come in the denominator. 5x by 64. Do we all agree on this step now? Have I done my calculations correct? Raise hand will give me more faith, more confidence that I have done this step correctly and I have not made any mistake. Yes or no? Okay, I think I have done it correctly. Now what next? Now this 5 which is in the numerator is giving me problem. Look at this equation. There is nothing in the numerator. Only x must be there in the numerator. So what do? I take this 5 from the numerator and put it in the denominator. Y is equal to 16x 1 minus x divided by 64 by 5. Do we agree on this step? Do we agree on this step? I've taken 5 from the numerator and I have put it into the denominator. Do we agree on this? Right. Now, if I compare the two equations, x, if I compare the two equations, here I have x tan theta outside, here I have 16x outside. One question I have asked, one question let me ask, what is the value of tan theta? What is the value of tan theta? What is the value of tan theta? Compare both the equations. Compare both the equations. What is the value of tan theta? Anyone? What is the value of tan theta? Anyone? No one knows the value of tan theta. Compare the equation. Look at the yellow spots. Yellow spot on green equation. Yellow spot on the last purple or whatever color it is equation. What is the value of tan theta? What is the value of tan theta? Compare this equation with this one. What is the value of tan theta? Yes, Abhiram. Yes, Niharika. Tan theta is 16. Tan theta is 16. Very good. Well done. Next question. Look at the yellow spot on the green one and look at the yellow spot on the this purple, whatever color this is. I'm color blind. I don't understand colors. What is the range of the projectile? What is the range of the projectile? Can I have the answer for this one? Can I have the answer for this one? Can I have the answer for this one? What is the range of the projectile? And the answer is yes. You are correct, beta. The answer is range is 64 by 5. 64 by 5 is our range. You got this, everyone? We understand this, everyone? Can I have raise hand? That will give me more confidence that, sir, we understand this. Okay, I'll give you one last question on this. We'll wind up our class then. Problem number 4, let me call it problem number 4. Y is equal to 6x minus 3 by 2 x squared. Find out the angle of projection to find the value of theta and range R. These are your questions and I'm waiting for some answers. I hope you would be able to give me my answers. And 6. I don't understand the meaning of tan 6. Niharika. I don't understand the meaning of tan 6. Sorry. I don't understand the meaning of tan 6. Anything else apart from tan 6? Okay. Shall I do it for you? Or you will be able to solve it for me? Anyone? Are you still trying? Niharika will do, sir. Okay. I'll wait for 1 more minute. So I'll have to compare it with my equation. Let me write the first equation. Y is equal to x, then theta must be taken out. 1 minus x by r. That is the equation that I'm looking to compare it with. Let me start. So I will write the equation as y is equal to 6x is taken out. 1 minus 3 by 2 x squared. I'd like write it like this, divided by 6x. I write it like this. This is my step number 1. We all agree on step number 1. Can I have some raised hands? Yes, sir. That was the first step that we also did. No problem with that step, sir. If you have no problems with that step, you can move on to the second step. What will you do in the second step? Niharika has come up with an answer. Range is 4. Let me check, Niharika. I don't know the answer. Let me check with my own calculations. So in the next step, what you do, x squared, 1x gets cancelled. And I have something in the numerator and something in the denominator. Let me recollect what is there in the numerator. What is there in the denominator? Y is equal to 6x. 1 minus 3x by, I think 18. Oh, not 18, 12. 3x by 12. I can now cancel it. 1, 4. And I have sort of a final equation that is coming to me in the third step. Final equation coming to me in the third step. Y is equal to 6x. 1 minus x by 4. 1 minus x by 4. This is the equation that I'm getting, and the only thing I need to do is to compare it with my original one. X tan theta is coming as 6x. That implies, yes, beta, that implies my tan theta is x, my tan theta is 6. Niharika, tan theta is 6, not tan 6. Theta becomes tan inverse 6. Maybe you wanted to write this. Maybe you wanted to write this. Okay. Theta is tan inverse 6. Now look at the next thing. Look at the next thing. Ranges are, here it is 4. Simple. It's very simple that my range becomes 4 meters. And these were the answers that I was looking for. Theta is tan inverse 6 and range is 4 meters. Anyone has any doubts in this? Please raise your hands. Any sort of a doubt? Anything that you have not understood? What we have done today? We have solved some really nice questions. Really nice questions on equation of projectile, trajectory of projectile. Every time what we have done is we have compared the equation with the standard equation. Standard equation is y is equal to x tan theta minus gx squared by 2ux squared. By comparing the coefficients, we have found out the value of tan theta, we have found out the value of ux, we have found out the value of u, and we have found out the value of range. By comparing with the other form of the equation, the other form of the equation is y is equal to x tan theta into 1 minus xyr. We have done 2 or 3 questions on that. We have also done a question where x was absent, and I told you question number 3 here, x was absent. This is a case of a body thrown at an angle 0. You will say, sir, how will you throw it at an angle 0? You can throw it at an angle 0, but obviously not from ground. It is thrown from somewhere else. This is what we will discuss in the next class. Before going on to the next class, I'll give you a small problem that you should do as homework. I hope that I see lots of homework in your sheet. So this is the question, y is equal to 24x minus 3 by 5x squared. This is the equation of a projectile. You have to give me the value of theta and range. So this is the question that you should all try and give the answers. Put your answer in the Telegram group. I will be very pleased to see them and that you try all these questions. In tomorrow's class, we will be winding off this chapter probably with the last topic, which is horizontal projectile. It's all there in your notes if you can go through them. And also there are problems that are left after 38, 39 till 40, 45. Please do them on your own. We would be discussing some of those if possible in the test, if possible in the class. Tomorrow is your test, give it. The syllabus is very simple, is motion in one dimension. Projectile will come from the next test. So I've just kept your test a bit lagging behind your course so that the tests are a revision to what you are doing, as well as you get something from the current chapters as well. On this note, I will wind off the class for today. I am hoping to see some homeworks in the Telegram group. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Else, it's a wrap from my end. I hope that you've enjoyed the class and you've understood this. Any doubts, anything that you've not understood, I'll remain in the room. Please ask me. I will be very happy to clear your doubts. Till then, till tomorrow, till the next class. Bye-bye. I hope you stay fine. Take care, better.